Chock Chapple reveals why he can't marry Joan Vassos yet. April 25, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Golden Bachelorette couple Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple were secretly engaged for months before the proposal aired on TV in November 2024. But even after they went public with their romance, they took things slow. Nearly a year after falling in love on the show, the older couple still don't live together full-time. In a new interview, Chock Chapple reveals why he can't marry Joan Vassos just yet. Joan Vassos weighs in on Season 2 Golden Bachelor pick. Joan Vassos was a contestant on the franchise's first Golden Bachelor season. She left the show after just 3 episodes to deal with a family situation, but she made a huge impression on the network during her short time on the show. Joan was announced as the first ever Golden Bachelorette. The future of the Golden Bachelor was in doubt after Jerry Turner and Theresa Nist's marriage imploded after just a few months. However, the network finally revealed the fate of the spin-off. During an event hosted by streaming service Hulu earlier this week, ABC officially renewed The Golden Bachelor for a second season. They also announced who would lead the new season. Surprisingly, they didn't choose any of the rejected contestants from Joan's season. Instead, they went outside the franchise and chose former NFL player Mel Owens as the next Golden Bachelor. The new Bachelor Nation star got Joan's seal of approval. According to Swoon, Joan Vassos reposted a photo of the casting announcement on a now-expired Instagram story and wrote, "Ovi's cute" on it. Chock Chapple reveals why he can't marry Joan yet. Joan Vassos might think the next Golden Bachelor is a cutie, but she only has eyes for her fiancé, Chock Chapple. But she doesn't have eyes on him all the time. The two live in separate states and get together when they can. While the setup is untraditional, it works for them. And after all, meeting on a reality show is as untraditional as it gets. Joan recently visited Chock in his home state of Kansas to see him after eye surgery. He went to Los Angeles solo for the Hulu event. Joan Vassos was in New York City to guest bartend on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live. Click here to read her Real Housewives taglines. Parade caught up with Chock at the Hulu event. He revealed that wedding plans with Joan have been temporarily put on hold. They'll be too busy attending other very important events instead. According to Chock, one of Joan's sons is getting married this summer. An engagement is imminent for her other son. Chock Chapple confirmed that he plans to be at Joan's side during her son's wedding. But their own wedding won't happen for at least a few more months, and probably not this year at all. "Our schedule's booked through October, so it's just crazy busy," he said about finding time to marry Joan Vassos. Do you think Chock Chapple and Joan Vassos will eventually make it down the aisle, or will they keep putting the wedding off? Sound off in the comments. Chock Chapple reveals why he can't marry Joan Vassos yet, the stunning truth behind their delay. Chock Chapple and Joan Vassos captured the hearts of millions after their whirlwind romance on The Golden Bachelor. Their love story gave everyone hope that true love could bloom at any age. Fans were counting down the days until their long-anticipated wedding, but in a shocking twist, Chock has now revealed why he can't marry Joan yet. And the reasons are more complicated, emotional, and heartbreaking than anyone imagined. Now, for the first time, Chock is telling his side of the story, and it's shattering everything fans thought they knew. "We were ready, until we weren't." When Chock first proposed to Joan under the Golden Sunset, it felt like destiny. "We cried, we laughed. It felt like the universe brought us together," Joan told Golden Bachelor Unfiltered just weeks after their televised engagement. But behind the scenes, the pressure was already mounting. Everyone expected us to have this giant wedding within months. There were offers for TV specials, magazine covers, brand deals. Chock admitted in a jaw-dropping exclusive interview with Love After 50 magazine. And at first, it was tempting, but then real life crept in, and it got complicated. Very complicated. The invisible battle Chock was fighting. Chock revealed that while cameras captured the romantic highlights, they missed something huge: his struggles with his health. "I didn't want to tell Joan at first," he admitted, choking up. "I thought maybe it was nothing. Maybe I could tough it out, but pretending it wasn't happening almost cost me everything." After feeling persistent fatigue, memory issues, and other worrying symptoms, Chock quietly consulted a team of doctors. The results? A devastating diagnosis, something he's kept private until now. "I have an early-stage neurological condition," he said. "It's manageable for now. But it means my life, and our life together, would look very different than what Joan probably imagined." And that's not all. Joan's family had major concerns. While Joan was completely supportive after learning the truth about Chock's health, not everyone in her circle was as understanding. "Her kids got really scared," Chock shared, "and I don't blame them. They've already lost so much. They want to protect their mom at all costs." Multiple sources confirmed that Joan's adult children urged her to take a step back and reevaluate rushing into marriage with someone facing serious health challenges. "It's not about not loving Chock," a family friend close to Joan revealed. "It's about making sure Joan is protected, supported, and fully prepared for what could be a very difficult journey." The tension grew, and it became impossible to ignore. Chock's emotional confession: "I couldn't do that to her. I started thinking about Joan's life," Chock said through tears. "How she's finally found happiness again after all the pain she's endured. I didn't want her to spend the next 10, 15 years as a caregiver instead of a wife." Chock revealed he even considered breaking up with Joan altogether, a moment that he says was one of the darkest in his life. "I thought maybe it would be kinder to just walk away, let her find someone healthy, someone who could give her everything she deserves. But Joan wouldn't hear of it. She told me, 'You're not a burden, you're the love of my life,' and she meant it." Still, the experience shook them both to their core. Why they put the wedding on ice. Ultimately, Chock and Joan made the gut-wrenching decision to postpone their wedding indefinitely. "We're still together. We're still in love," Chock clarified immediately. "But we realized we needed to focus on being partners, not just planning a party." Instead of racing down the aisle, they are focusing on spending quality time together, tackling health issues head-on, and building a solid foundation for whatever comes next. "Marriage is important to us," Joan said in a rare social media update. "But what's more important is our love and our day-to-day happiness. Rings and titles are beautiful, but they don't define us." Still, not everyone is convinced the delay won't cause lasting damage. Fans' reactions, outpouring of love, and heartbreak. When the news broke that Chock and Joan weren't getting married anytime soon, the internet erupted. Hashtags like #TeamTone and #GoldenLoveForever flooded X, formerly Twitter. "Real love waits. Real love fights through the hard stuff," one fan posted. "This makes me love them even more," another commented. But others expressed their fears. "I'm so scared this is going to tear them apart. Health issues are no joke. I hope they have the support they need." Is it selfish to wish they would have had a short engagement just to lock it in? Joan's daughter also posted a now-deleted cryptic message. "Sometimes protecting someone means letting them make hard choices. Love is complicated." Was it about Chock? Insiders think so. Chock's message to Joan: "You're my always." Despite all the uncertainty, Chock wants one thing clear: "I'm not going anywhere," he said firmly. "Joan is my everything. Whether we're married, engaged, or just side by side for the rest of our days, she's my forever." He also hinted that a wedding might still happen, just on their own terms. "We might just sneak off one day and do it our way. No cameras, no contracts, no expectations. Just us." Joan, for her part, posted a sunset photo recently captioned simply, "Love doesn't follow a schedule, it follows the heart." So, will they ever say, I do? Sources close to the couple insist that marriage is still on the table, just not immediately. They're still talking about it, an insider spilled. But right now, the priority is making sure Chock's health is stable and that they have the life they want, not the one the world expects. And some say this could actually make their bond stronger than ever. They've already survived more than most couples do in a lifetime, a friend shared. If anyone can make it through this, it's Joan and Chock. What's next for Chock and Joan? So what's coming for the Golden Bachelor's favorite couple? Chock teased a few possibilities. Moving in together permanently. We're talking about splitting our time between two places. Prioritizing health and wellness. We're trying new therapies, new routines. Joan's my rock. Quiet travel adventures. We want to see the world, but no tourist traps. Little towns, hidden beaches, that's us. Maybe, eventually, a surprise wedding. When the time feels right, we'll know. Whatever happens next, one thing is clear. Chock and Joan's love story isn't over. It's just evolving. And sometimes, the best love stories aren't the ones that fit neatly into a timeline. They're the ones that keep going, no matter what. Final word. Chock Chapple's heart-wrenching honesty shows that love after 50 isn't about fairy tales. It's about real life, real struggles, and real devotion. And honestly, that might be even more beautiful than any wedding special.